Hey you, welcome back for another D-Light. This class is called Out of Bed and Into the World. So this is a nice, easy morning wake-up flow. If you have 2 blocks, please grab them. And when you're ready, we're gonna get started at the back of the mat in child's pose. We're gonna take a little bit more of a restorative version today. So the knees together. If this isn't comfortable, you can take your knees wide, big toes touch, knees wide. We're just bringing our forehead down to the floor, arms on either side of us. You can rock your forehead on the mat side to side. And if your head doesn't touch the floor, maybe you grab a block or a pillow and just support yourself there. Heavy in. Don't worry, you don't have to be awake yet, but by the end, you will be your head into the world. When your hands up in front of you, hands shoulder width apart or a little bit wider as we're still easing in. Walk your fingers as far away from you as you can. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, press each finger down into the floor and try to wrap your elbows down towards the mat, creating space between the shoulder blades. With this inhale, lift your hips off your heels, round and curl. As you inhale, let your belly drop down, shoulder blades squeeze, eyes and chest lift up. As you exhale, press away from the floor, round and curl. If you need to, you can take your knees to hip width. Again, inhale, belly drops down, shoulder blades squeeze, eyes and chest lift. Big breath. Exhale, slide your hips to your heels. You can either take your knees wide this time or come back to that restorative position. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Sit your hips back to your heels. This time, we're rolling all the way up to seated. Knees together or knees separated, it's up to you. Take an inhale, reach both hands up over your head. Right hand grabs your left wrist. As you inhale, lift up and lean over towards your right. Using the inhale to open and expand the left side torso. Inhale back up through center and switch. Left hand grabs your right wrist. Inhale, we lift up. Hands lift up, shoulder blades draw down your back. Press your weight, your hips towards your right heel. Rock your weight a little more, deepening that stretch to the right side. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Walk it out. Tabletop. Inhale, belly drops down, shoulder blades squeeze, eyes and chest lift up. Exhale, press away, round and curl. Sit your hips back to your heels. Last one, child's pose. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Round and curl, tabletop. Take your feet as wide as your knees now. Drop your hips to the floor. Let your shoulders come up by your ears just for this first one, just as we're easing in. We don't want to live here in the rest of our practice, though. Time and place for everything. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, soften your elbows, slowly come all the way down to the floor. Reach your right arm out beside you, wrist and shoulder, one line. We're taking a little roll. Left foot to the floor behind you. Not too much with the shoulders, always just enough just to feel the sensation. Come back through center and switch. Left arm out, right hand in. And we roll open. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Remember, the deeper you breathe,